What is going on, guys? We are back. We are back on American Truck Simulator. This is video 18. Came up here to Santa Cruz last video. We dropped off this truck. Let's go ahead and pull up the route advisor here. We got 9 hours until our next rest stop, so let's see if we can get a job out of Santa Cruz. Oops, wrong button. Out of Santa Cruz. It's gonna take less than 9 hours to do. So, freight market, Santa Cruz, and we've got 20,000 pounds worth of cars that we're gonna be taking down to Santa Maria. We've already been to Santa Maria. Bakersfield apparently is Bakersfield's right there. That'll put us close to Fresno. Where else? Ooh, there we go. Going more up north. Maybe I want to do that. Yeah, that sounds good. Another Walbert delivery, but yeah, we'll do the Walbert delivery. Why not? Alright, so we're going to set that as our GPS destination, which, guess what? We're already at Walbert, so let's see if this is where we're going to. No, it's not where we're going to, so let's get into the cab here. Engine's on, lights are on, everything's on, we're good to go. Let's go over here to, apparently it's a different Walbert that we're delivering to. Be more than enough room. Yeah, we're good. All right, we're gonna turn right here. We're gonna go do this pickup. Okay, so there's a apparently a Walbert distributing sensor. I have no idea what that sound is. Alright, so something is wrong with the truck, so we're gonna hit... Let's get towed to a... We got a little bit of damage. We'll go ahead and get towed to the nearest, station. I don't know what's going on with that beep. We'll go ahead and get the vehicle serviced and see if it's a problem with the air brakes, if it's a problem with something else. Yeah, I haven't had that issue before, so whenever you're getting warnings like that, it's better just call the tow truck and let's go ahead and get the vehicle serviced. Truck maintenance and repairs. Wheels have some damage on it. But anyways, we'll go ahead and do the maintenance and see if that fixes it. While we're here, let's see if we've unlocked anything new. Kind of want to go get away from the mid-lift. I kind of want to... we have to pay 7,000. I don't have 7,000. From the refunds, we can only get 13,000 from our mid-lift. But yeah, I think we're going to switch to 6x4 on the next chance we get. Engine, we've already got the best engine, got the best transmission. Interior. Alright, yeah, we're good to go. Leave. Yes, I want to cancel. Alright, so let's get back out here. Hopefully that fixed it. Got our GPS here. And that sound still happening. Okay, so we have to wait for our air. Our air tanks are both low, so oof. Yeah, so that's what it is. Wait for air pressure to come up, I guess. Parking brake. Yep, parking brake's on. Our air, we're not gaining pressure. Total map, job market, emails, total trucks, screenshots available for upload. Yep, we already know about those screenshots. Those are screenshots we took. Alright, I'm trying to see if there's a information center that'll tell us what we needed to do for these error. But yeah, that's the what we're getting is we're getting an alarm that our air compressor is our air tanks are low. Let's see if there's anything for the air brakes. I mean, the roommate's got her CDL learning permit. I could actually ask her, but I don't see anything. Air horn, light horn, wipers, black cruise control. Down throttle. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. For the engine, or for the, we might just have to turn off, on gameplay, we'll just, turn off simulate air brakes, until I can find out what I need to do about that. I'll do that on the next break that I take. I'll find out about that, but, find stimulate air brakes. Air brake simulation, there we go. We'll turn that off. So yeah, we got that turned off now. And now we shouldn't have the same beeping issue. So we do still have the same warnings, but it's not yeah, so I don't know what to do about those air brakes. There's got to be an answer though. Vehicle browser, email, radio, job market. Let's see. I'm not seeing any learning like help thing out here. I said it'd be cool if they had like a learning vehicle adjustments. Oh, we can set our mirrors, we can adjust our seats, adjust our headlights. That's cool. That's cool. Skills. Okay, that's these things. I'm sorry guys, I'm trying to figure out. Dealers share the purchase diagnostics. No damage to it. Saying everything's good to go. That's about the company. World of Trucks, American Truck Simulator forums, so software, Instagram, blog. I guess we can go to the website here. You guys can't see this. Oof. Let me Google. I'm curious. I want to know. I'm going to tell you guys what I find. So we're going to do American Truck Center. Simulator. Air brakes. Alright. Occasional driver people roll the warning on the dash. Blues brake warning light. Then the truck's slows to a crawl. Max speed of 15. Downhill, downhill. Handbrake off. Yes. The truck damaged. Turn the retarder on. I think I've seen this. Retarder light. Control. Yeah, that's not what we're looking for. Air brakes. Enabled. Brake for a period of time. Come stop the warning light flashes and short alarm sounds. I have no knowledge of how trucks work in life. If there's anything I have to do to restore their brakes. Alright, rev the engine in neutral to rebuild air pressure. If your air pressure drops too low, the safety system will lock your truck and trailer brakes on until you have enough pressure to safely disengage them again. Remember, your truck driver, don't ride the brakes all the time. Use a retarder if you have one, or the Jake brake. Let that slow you down as you approach traffic junk lights, and use the foot brake. Okay, so we need to put it in neutral. And alright, so let's turn that back on because we want to get the realistics. Controls. What was it? Gameplay, simulate air brakes. Brake simulation. Let's turn that back on. Alright, so drive. So I need... Apparently, in order to fix it, turn the engine on. Okay, we have full air pressure again. Parking brake on. And now... has us in third gear. I don't know how to get into reverse here. Neutral, rather. Options, I think maybe because we're on true automatic. So let's go here. And real automatic. There we go. Alright. So real automatic. Now we go to drive, and I should be able to use control and shift. Yep, there we go. Neutral, A3. There we go. Alright. There we go. Hey, look at this, guys. Look at that. Would you look at that? Alright, awesome. Let's go ahead and get it into drive, take our parking brake off, and let's go ahead and head on out. So this is cool. Alright, so there's that problem. So we're going to put the parking brake on, go to neutral, and we're going to rev up until that goes away. We're going to turn the engine brake on. So yeah, this is a nice little learning situation. I'm sorry we're already 10 minutes in the video. We haven't even picked up our load yet, but yeah, we're learning. I'm gonna go ahead and get our pressures up here. All right, there we go. Let's go ahead and turn here. I'm wondering, does it restore air pressure while we're driving? I would hope so. I would hope that it would build air pressure as we're driving. Now, the one thing they said is rely on your retarder and rely on your engine brake to slow you down. You don't want to use your actual brakes apparently any more than you have to. Of course, every time I use the brakes here, we are using those engine brakes. That does make sense. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and turn right here. Look at that, you got some parasailers over here. That's very cool. Very, very cool indeed. There we go. We got the cruise control set in at 35. We need to actually be going 30. The retarder slow us down there. Alright, we're gonna come over to this Walbert. We're gonna pick up our load. Turn signal on here. Learn how to drive. Alright, let's go ahead and get to the freight market. Which job do we choose? It's Eureka. There's a $7,000 one. Yeah, we're gonna take that job. Alright, so our trailer right there. Alright, let's go ahead and head over that way. Nice short one. I like the nice short ones. Shift it into reverse here. I've got true automatic on, so found out. So if you guys are playing this game, you have to have true automatic on if you're wanting to use the simulation for the air brakes. Now I was watching everybody else, and everybody else, whenever they use the advanced trailer coupling, they whenever they use the advanced trailer coupling, they do go into third person. I haven't seen anybody that's able to back up with the advanced trailer coupling on and just do it without looking. Squirrel might be that good, Jeff might be that good, but I haven't seen any videos where they do that yet. So we're gonna keep cheating the way we have been doing, and using the simple coupling system. Yeah, I'm gonna watch those air pressures as I'm driving around, because I am curious if just driving does refill them for us. I know the more I press on them. So yeah, I put it down that low on purpose, and we're gonna see if sorry, I know it's gonna be annoying if they refill as we drive. They do, so they do refill as we drive. That's good, but you better watch it. Alright, so if we get the alarm again and it's not super low, then we can still drive around. Now, real world, from what I understand, you're not supposed to drive around if that alarm's going off at all. Real world, you're supposed to stop and get them charged back up before you continue. But it's all good. We're learning, you know? We're learning. I would like to accelerate here, but he is definitely in my way, and we do not have a safe passing zone yet. In fact, we could go ahead and back off, get off his ass. I do want to maintain safe following distances, especially in this game, because people do stop suddenly. There are AIs that crash into each other. There's all sorts of stuff that happens. In fact, if you have an AI that crashes into, they'll actually call the police, they'll call the ambulance, and they'll shut down the road for that situation. Now, I haven't seen it happen in real time yet. Usually we've come onto a scene where there's either been a crash or they've already blocked off the road. We haven't seen any in action yet, but from what I hear, it is a thing that happens. Oh, there we go. Getting a thumb cramp. I haven't had many thumb cramps working with controller. Also, our gas, we should have more than enough fuel range. Yeah, 700 miles. Why do I still have that up? Let's go ahead and turn that off. Alright, I also need to remember to get my screenshot this time. Last time I forgot to get my screenshot. I had to get the screenshot after I was done recording. So we'll make sure we get our screenshot today. This time. Find a nice place to stop at. I mean, we got some beautiful, beautiful scenery up here. I mean, just look at the detail. I mean, it's just absolutely gorgeous. If I didn't have the issues I had with California, I might move there. It's gorgeous, but that would never happen. I couldn't live in California. All right, this is gonna be it's gonna look like a nice place to stop. Go ahead and pull over here. See if we can get our screenshot. Nice trees in the background. That'll look nice. Go ahead and put our parking brake on. We're gonna go ahead. Wait for these guys to get around me. Kind of want to angle this just a little bit. Yeah, my parking brake's on. Angle that just a little bit. Stop it. There we go. Turn the wheels. And wait for that guy to get up here past me. There we go. That's a nice picture. There we go. Alright, so we got the screenshot. Go ahead and go here, take the parking brake off, signal that we're getting back onto the road. Yeah, episode 18. It's crazy to think I've made 18 episodes so far. The only episode that's missing is episode 4, but that's just because I had to take that one down. If you guys watched episode 15, you know why episode 4 is taken down. If you guys haven't seen that yet, I go into detail on why I left Department of Homeland Security roleplay server for 5M, GTA roleplay. For you guys that don't know, we do stream. I'm a retired military police officer. I was a Master at Arms in the Navy for 7 years. I got medically retired after I was injured in the line of duty, and yeah, we do Grand Theft Auto roleplay. I play cop on some of these servers. But yeah, we were with DHS for about 9 months, but then I left due to the incident that happened. Like I said, if you want to watch that incident, it's in video 15, so ATS 15. Just search ATS # 15, and it should hopefully pop up. I hope it pops up. But yep, so yeah, it's crazy to think this is video 18. We've been doing 18, of course that's only 18 deliveries, which we've actually done 20. Again, that first video, I'll put up the prequel. If I remember to do it tonight, I will. It'll be completely unedited, so yeah, completely unedited. Also, guys, if you watch till the end of the video, I show you guys how to help out the stream with Amazon. It's super easy. FoxtrotDeltaUSN.com. Click on partners. Save the partnership page as your Amazon homepage. Or bookmark it, you know, for Amazon. And every time you guys want to buy something on Amazon, all you have to do is click your Amazon bookmark. It'll take you to my partners page. Then click on Amazon on there, and it'll help out the channel. It really does help, guys. But yeah, I'm not. The whole reason I made the outro was so that I didn't have to, you know, do the hey, check out this, check out that, blah blah blah. Because you know, it's already there. It's already there. Links are in the description. In fact, everything's in the description, whether you want merch or you want whatever. We got the new t-shirts made up. We've even got hugs and shit t-shirts. Pretty awesome. Yeah, if you guys want to check that out, links are in the description. I'm also going to be creating a channel on the Discord where you guys can show off your merchandise. So if you guys get the t-shirt, you can show off that you have the t-shirt. You know, you can show off your pillow. You can show off, you know, whatever you're using. Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and put our parking brake on while we're here at the. While we're here at the light, we're gonna charge up our air tanks. This is kind of interesting. I wonder if Alright, let's go ahead and shift into first. Head on out here. Yeah, I couldn't imagine doing this real world. And really, we're not even supposed to be using the engine brake in town. This is going to be very interesting. We're just going to have to kind of pace our speed, I guess. Hopefully, you know. Alright, so let's go ahead and get our air brake going here. Are we in neutral? Yeah, we're in neutral, okay. So we're just gonna keep charging it up, and there's that. Let's go ahead and get into gear, get turned. Hopefully as we drive, there we go, the alarm went off. So as we're driving, we are charging up the air brakes. So yeah, this is the first time I've had that issue. I guess we haven't had this much city driving. Again, I'm not trying to use my engine brake in town. Any at all if I can, you know, being courteous to all the guys that live here in town, and everything. Now, whenever we hit our brakes, I want to just be on the brake. I want to be constantly on and off the brake. That's another thing that I found out. Being on and off the brakes is what depletes your brakes more than anything. So, good learning curve, you know. We're just adding little bits of realism with every video, I guess. Get onto the sidewalk there a little bit, but not too bad. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and let off and let the weight of the trailer slow us down here. There we go. In fact, it might completely stop us. Nope, not quite. We did have to stop. Oof. That rollback, though. I'm sure I'm not driving a manual. I'm gonna put on the parking brake. Oh, lordy. Yeah, parking brake sitting on an uphill section is probably a good idea. Probably a really good idea. Alright, so again, we're gonna let the hill slow us down here. And go ahead and turn on the parking brake. And we'll just sit here. And wait now. I'm sure you guys will let me know that, oh, parking brake's a horrible idea, blah, blah, blah. Well, you know what? It takes the stress off my air brakes. You know, it just locks the brake in. And then also by using the parking brake, you can go ahead and start getting on the gas. And then take the air brakes off. And then that way your engine's wound up. That dude had a death wish. So yeah, they've added realism to the game. We'll just leave it at that. They have definitely added realism. Alright, so same thing again. We're just going to kind of go up here, turn on our parking brake, and there we go. Like I said, somebody's going to get on to me. Oh, you don't want to be using your engine brake at all, blah, 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 parking brake. You know what? My first vehicle was a, now I realize this is a car, not a semi. I know that. But I had a 2005 Chevy Aveo, and if you guys know what those are, you know, they are little small cars. They're funny looking. They're not the most attractive thing, but you know what? I got it brand new. At age of 16, it was only $8 grand, brand new. This thing was base. I mean, it was basic. I didn't have air conditioning. I had manual windows, manual locks. It didn't even have a CD player or a tape player. It just had a basic radio in it. This thing was, oh, it was so basic it wasn't funny. But anyways, it was a manual transmission. And I'll tell you what, starting on some of those hills, I would pull my handbrake, and I would start letting out the clutch and letting in the gas, and as soon as I felt it get traction, then I would let off the parking brake. Reason being, so because whenever we're driving a manual like that on some steep hills, sometimes you don't want to be using that. You don't want a chance of rollback. Now I could just imagine with a big rig, keeping from rolling back. I would probably definitely use my parking brake in that case. Now I don't know if that's something you want to do real world, but you know, it seems like an alright idea to me. Oof. We're going for a ride with these brakes, ain't we? So just holding the brakes on doesn't look like it uses any air. And as we drive, it does charge it up. Alright, so it doesn't look like we have a light here, so we're just going to have to yield right away. Oh, I see what's bouncing me around. It's those the rails for the cable car. So I learned something new the other day, and you're gonna hear this, and if you guys are familiar with cable cars, you're gonna be like, duh. But so I was actually looking up how cable cars worked, Because I'm used to being in, I was in Virginia, and they have the, it's like a cable car, but it's the, FedEx Posted. Interesting. But anyways, it's like a cable car, but it's the, light rail, or whatever the hell they call it. And, what it is, it's electric powered. They have the, you know, the runner that runs along the, line up above, and, you know, that's how they get us electricity. It's electric powered. So I just always thought the cable cars were kind of the same thing, and the reason it was called a cable car was because there was like an electric cable under the ground or something like that that they were running along getting their power from. But I found out it's actually a cable, like a cable that they grab onto, and the cable, there's big wheels at the cable houses, or whatever the hell they call them, the wheel houses, and yeah, the cable just constantly runs, and cable constantly runs, and the cable car grabs onto that cable and lets go of the cable. And that's how it goes, and goes just by grabbing onto that cable. And I just thought that was really cool. Like I said, I always thought they were maybe like electric, and yeah, that's how it worked. Was it worked off the electricity, and there was like an electric cable that it grabbed onto. But no, it's a actual physical cable. That's how it works. I also found out that here in my hometown here, which I'm not going to say where it is, apparently cable cars used to be a big deal all across the U.S. Even my town here, which back then it had maybe a population of 1,000 people, even they had cable car lines running through the middle of town. And I mean, my town isn't exactly small, but it isn't, you know, St. Louis by any means. Kansas City or Norfolk, Virginia. You know, it isn't a big city. It's just a nice sized town. And yeah, even the city here had cable car. All right, we're coming up on poles. What do I need to do here? Nothing. Okay, just that is cool. That is how it is in real life. Are we gonna go across the Golden Gate Bridge? We are going across the Golden Gate Bridge. This is freaking awesome. So, how it works on the Golden Gate Bridge is you saw that thing back there. This bollard in the middle is completely movable. And what happens is it's kind of like a zipper in the mornings whenever all the traffic is coming into town. They open up the traffic to where it's 4 lanes coming in. And then in the evening time, whenever all the traffic's going out, they open it up to where it's 4 lanes going out. And the way they do that is they just move that barrier over back and forth. And that thing that was sitting back there at the toll booth, that's how they do it. That's the machine they use to move it back and forth. And it just kind of like a zipper, just zips and unzips. As it goes down to one end, it opens the lane up one way, and then as it goes back to the other end, it puts them back and opens up the lane in the other direction. It's really cool how it works. And I think it's so awesome that they actually have it in game. And what I would think it would be really cool is to come through here at different times and see if that thing's actually moving and closing lanes. That is so cool that they actually put that in the game. I'm telling you what, one of these days we might just sit there and watch it and see if it moves. And if it does move, I'll make a video of it zipping up the thing. It is so cool. Check out, you can YouTube it, Golden Gate Bridge barrier mover. I'm sure if you put that in, then it'll come up, but it's just so cool how it works. And I'm nerding out about it. I know you guys are probably like, oh, it's no big deal. But to me, it's a very big deal. Oh, no, speed limit for me is still 55. Good thing we weren't going over 55. There was a cop. We definitely would have gotten a ticket for going over the truck limit. Of course, people are flying through here. I'm about to be flying. Now, speed limit for them changed to 65. I'm still at 55. Okay. Yeah, we do keep the speed limit up on the navigation. Now, one thing I found out, everybody's slowing down to 55 for some reason. Everybody's slowing way down. Another thing I found out is you can actually turn the navigation off. And apparently if you want to do it old style with like print off the map and have to route your way to everywhere and follow the directions and the signs and all that, you can do that on this game. You can actually turn the navigator off. You can also turn off the speed limit signs to where you have to actually pay attention to the speed limit. But you know what? We're in the 21st century here. We've got real world navigation that has we've got real world navigation that has you know, speed limits and stuff on it. Not smooth. I got trailer damage. I'm gonna have to pay for that. Yeah, next time we'll know to be in the other lane. But anyways, we've got that stuff, you know, and it's my Waze always shows me the speed limit and all that stuff, so maybe it's cheating. Okay, he's letting me over. Thank you. Maybe it is cheating, but you know what? It works. Our speed limit is still 55, and I've got the resume cruise control button set now, so we can just hit that resume cruise control. Now I'm gonna try. I got my vape around my neck right now. I got it on my lanyard. I'm gonna try to take this off without crashing. It's pulling on my neck a little bit too much. It's not really made. Oof, 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 oof. All right, we're on the shoulder still. All right, there we go. Oh, it was scary. So guys, this is why you don't drive distracted. I mean, just in the video game here, trying to do that while I'm sitting in my chair at my desk. You can see how hard that was, let alone, you know, try doing it in real world, you know, while you're distracted. So I know like a lot of you guys might not be of driving age yet, but I'm going to tell you the best thing you can do whenever you get in the vehicle, put down your phone, put down everything else, set up everything how you're going to want it, and go. One thing I use Android Auto. So it's so cool to be able to be driving along and be like, okay, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to say it because if you guys are watching on speaker, I don't want to turn on your Google. But, you know, you say, okay, blah, 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 you know, play music. And it's like, okay, playing music on YouTube Music, you know, or whatever you have set up. And it's completely hands-free. And I set up Waze on Android Auto to where I can be like, okay, so-and-so navigate me home. And it'll be a handing off to Waze. You know, and that tells me exactly how to get home. I don't have to touch my phone. I don't even really have to look at it. And it just automatically does it. And the cool thing about Android Auto, I don't know if Apple CarPlay has it, but even if your car doesn't have Android Auto, as long as you got Bluetooth, you can download the Android Auto app and you can use it through the phone. That's what I do. I have a little dash mount that mounts my phone right above my radio. And I just put Android Auto up on the phone, and it's the same thing as you'd see on the radio. It's just on the phone screen instead of the radio screen, and it works the exact same. I love it, and it works out great. Now, you know, do I want to get a actual radio that has actual Android Auto? Absolutely, 100%. Yes, I do. But until then, you know, I got what I got, and it works. Of course, I don't do much driving anyways. Most of the time, I'm here at the house recording these videos for you guys or streaming. And yes, we do stream, guys. Go to foxtrotltusn.com, click on the 3 arrows for menu, and click on stream sites. You'll see everywhere that we stream. Follow me on your favorite platform. A lot of people asking, oh, why are you on Twitch, Mixer, YouTube, Periscope, Picaro, and Facebook Gaming? Why don't you just pick one? Well, I know that you guys have your favorite way. Oh, don't tell me you're tired. Don't tell me you're fucking tired. What do we got? Next rest stop in 2 hours. We got 2 hours before we have to rest. We're going to get there in 22 minutes, though, so we're good. So, yeah, we don't have to necessarily stop just yet, so it's working out perfect. But, yeah, guys, I stream on all the sites because, you know, I know that you guys have your favorite way to watch. You know, some of you guys are on Mixer. Some of you guys followed Ninja over to Mixer, and now you guys aren't really watching Twitch. So I wanted to make sure that I was there for you guys. You know, some of you guys watch on Facebook Gaming, some of you guys watch on YouTube. You know, you guys are watching me on here on YouTube now. You know, why wouldn't you want to watch me on YouTube, you know, whenever I stream? So that's why I'm everywhere. Now, another question somebody asked, well, what happens whenever you get enough people to get partnered on Twitch? You know, they don't allow you to stream multiple places. And the answer to that is simple. I'm just not going to get partnered. Hopefully I'll be making enough money through the YouTube ad revenue and through the merch store and everything else that I won't be worried about being partnered, and that way I don't leave the people on Mixer. Sorry, dude, I'm already going. You're gonna have to stop. So hopefully I don't leave the. Yeah, you're tired. I get it. So that way I don't leave the other people out that want to watch me at other places. You know. I just turned totally the wrong way there. Oh wow, this is a big distributor for Walbert apparently. I mean, look at the size of that warehouse. It's of course not Walbert's home of operations, unless it's the fictionary Walbert's home of operations, because Walbert's Walmart's base of operations is in Arkansas, but they mainly have a corporate location there. Now, is this a? Whoa, this isn't even a warehouse. This is a. I don't know. Are they going to call it a wall club? There it is. There it is. I knew it. I told you. There we go. We got to see the. And that guy's just going to drive off. That guy's just going to drive off. Hit and run. We just saw it. Wow. And what's this guy going to do? He's going to drive off too. He said hell with it. Wow. Yeah, I knew they had added accidents in, but you better fucking stop. Sorry, pardon my Swahili, but yeah. There we go. All right, so we did scratch the trailer on the way out here, so I'm sure I'm gonna have to pay for that, because it is their thing. So is this gonna be like a wall club, or what are they calling this? So it is Walbert's, but like the size of it is essentially like a Sam's Club. Because I'm trying to think of everywhere that I've been, even the big populated places. And the only places that were this big and this massive were like the Sam's Clubs. I didn't ever see a Walmart that was this big. Well, I guess that'd be about the size of a super center. Maybe a little bit bigger than a super. Well, yeah, just the section over there would be about the size of a super center, and then you also got the grocery on this side. So yeah, it's more Sam's Club size. That is more Sam's Club size. Or BJ's, or Costco, or wherever you guys shop at. I do miss BJ's. I used to be a BJ's member whenever I was in Virginia. I'll tell you what, I got some good deals on some tires. BJ's. It seems kind of funny that that's what I used. That's what I used my BJ membership for, but it was. That's what I got with my BJ memberships was those tires. My Silverado. I mean, my truck tires are usually between $200 and $250 per tire, so that would be. Oops, we need to shift into reverse. There we go. I forgot that we've got it on true automatic now, so. Keep it turning, and now start straightening it out. There we go. Nice. Oh, so close, so close, so close. All right. All right, stop. Going to drive. Pull up forward. Stop. Reverse. I guess it'll be so much easier if we ever get the wheel and pedals, but that's okay. We're gonna push it over that way. So I've got it on auto raise and lower, so apparently it didn't need to. We didn't need that the drop axle for this shipment. That's good to know. That was the other thing I never knew whether we needed it or not, so I would you know, just leave it down when we were shipping and leave it up whenever we were Alright. There we go. And again, I got my brake and you know how it is whenever you're usually reversing with the controller, the left trigger is to reverse, and then while you're doing that, your your right trigger is your brake, is your stop and the reverse. But now that I'm in true automatic, it definitely doesn't do it that way. So, all right, let's go ahead and detach that. Did we get our screenshot? Yes, we did. We stopped and got a screenshot. We are good. I was about to say, because if I didn't get my screenshot, I needed to do that this time. So we're gonna go ahead and continue. So the skill allows you to transport fragile cargo. The rank is, so it doesn't go up by how valuable it is. It goes up by how much bonus you get for doing it. So what we need to do then is unlock all of these, question mark. That's a 18% bonus. That's a 20%. So yeah, let's add the just-in-time delivery, because that's a 20% experience bonus if we time delivery. We are going to unlock those, and we are going to head. I definitely need to get some rest. So we are going to head to a rest area, which there is a gas station right there. Is there really not a rest station anywhere in UK? Wow. That's interesting. Okay. So okay, so that's what we did. We did do that. We did drive. I thought we were driving through San Francisco, and sure enough, Santa Cruz is really close to San Francisco, apparently. Here, at least. We didn't even get on the highway at all. We just let's go ahead. We'll go up here. If we're gonna go up there, we might as well go all the way to Eureka. What I want to do. There's a rest area right there on the side of the road. Yeah, let's drive all the way up to Eureka. Video is that right now, about 48 minutes. So it's gonna be almost an hour-long video because we're gonna drive up here to Eureka. Guys, the video is essentially over. We're just gonna be driving up to Eureka. So if you guys don't want to watch this, you are more than welcome to go, you know, check out the next video in the series. But if you guys want to hang out, we are gonna be driving up here to Eureka and parking. Gonna be bobtailing all the way up there. My guy is definitely tired. So yeah, as long as I'm driving normally, I don't really have to worry about the brakes as much. But well, but yeah, driving in town and stuff, you definitely have to watch how much you're using your engine brake, or using your air brakes rather, because those things do they deplete pretty quickly whenever you're in town and you're constantly on your brakes. Go ahead and stop here. That intersection where we had the wreck. Alright, so what is the speed limit through here? 30? Alright, we'll put the that's another good thing about the cruise control is whenever I decelerate on the cruise control, it uses the retarder automatically. So one thing I could do is cruise control it down to 20, which will take the retarder and take my speed down to 20. And 20 is almost where I can turn at, almost the speed I can turn at. Now I do have to. Why? Idiot. I guess he was trying to stop and let me turn, but I was waiting for him to go. Oh man, was that a female driver? I guess that was a female driver. I'm not allowed to say stuff like that. I get yelled at whenever I say stuff like that. And there are good female drivers and there's bad male drivers. You know, it's definitely a stereotype. In fact, my roommate drives better than most guys I know. Now, of course, here at the end of the month, we will no longer be roommate status. Either she's going to be keeping this apartment, I'm going to be heading out, or I'm going to keep the apartment and she's going to head out. We're still not sure what we're going to do there. I would kind of like her to take over here and me go somewhere else so I can go somewhere cheaper, but I can definitely afford this place on my own. But just barely. That's why I do the YouTube. So the way it works is, like I said, I'm medically retired Navy. I got injured in Japan, breaking up a bar fight. They medically retired me, and yeah, my story's boring, even this guy, right? But yeah, so I get paid VA. I'm VA 100 on the compensation scale. So that money pays all my bills, you know, pays for food, pays for a house, pays for everything else, but there really isn't anything left over. Reason being, whenever I got out of the Navy, I was making almost double what I make now. And I wasn't planning on getting out. You know, I was planning on doing 30 years. You know, I was going to retire as a Master Chief after 30 years in. That retirement paycheck was going to be really freaking good. I'm going to retire at 50 years old. I was going to retire 30 years in, and yeah, I was going to be making over 100 grand a year retired. It was going to be really good. But anyways, so I didn't get to retire there, so all my bills and stuff, I still, you know, I still have all the same bills that I had whenever I was in, making almost double what I make now. So back then, all my bills took up maybe half my paycheck. Now all my bills take up all my paycheck. Thought he was gonna come right over. But yeah, so now all my bills take up all my paychecks. So that's why I'm doing this YouTube. You know, hopefully it allows me to make a little bit of extra money on the side. You know, I'm not to the point where I need to go out and get a full-time job, because like I said, all my bills are paid for. But number one, I can't get a full-time job. But physically or mentally, I haven't been able to find a job that works yet, other than YouTubing and streaming. So that's why we're trying to turn this into a career, guys. And I know that it's very possible to do. I just got to keep giving you guys the best content I'm capable of, and you know, with each video we do, they get better. I'll tell you what, guys, trying to figure out how I was going to ask you guys to do the Amazon thing, because I hate begging. You know, it's not really begging for money, it's just asking guys to help me out. But like I said, you get the thing with Amazon where if you just save the partnership page, if you bookmark it, and then you use that every time that you want to go to Amazon and buy something, it helps the stream. But I couldn't figure out how I want to do it. I think I spent an hour and a half last night just recording and re-recording and re-recording and re-recording over and over and over and over again, until I found something that I liked. And it wound up being just this super fast thing. You'll see it at the end of the video. So it wound up being just this super fast, you know, thank guys for watching. Don't forget to, you know, go here, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, it's telling us we're tired. I know we're tired. We got 48 miles. Now what gets really scary is whenever he starts closing his eyes while you're driving. Or whenever you accidentally drive into oncoming traffic like that. That's awesome. I mean, we could just call for a tow, because if you call for a tow, it automatically takes you to a rest area, because it takes you to a shop, and almost all the shops have rest areas at them. But I don't want to have to pay for that tow. Guys, we're about 30 miles out, and we're going to discover Eureka while we're there. Feeling 55, our cruise control is set at 55, perfect. We're bobtailing, so we should be able to pass these guys unless they're speeding. Yeah, they're speeding. I love how it gets all nice and quiet on the downhills. So peaceful. That retarder starts dinging on. Nah, we're bobtailing. We don't really need the engine brake. Just the retarder alone is more than enough. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that, start doing that now, is whenever I'm slowing down, just bump the cruise control down to 20 miles per hour. Because what that'll do is that'll turn the retarder on and slow us way down without working on brakes and deplete my air. Yeah, that was something I didn't think I'd have to worry about, was the air like that, but apparently that air depletes pretty quick whenever you're in town. Out here driving around, we're back up to full tanks, but yep, fun stuff. Fun stuff. 16 miles left. He's getting super tired, but hopefully this will give us a good rest, and maybe we'll start again at 4 o'clock tomorrow morning. I don't know. Maybe from now on, I'm going to do all the, like, we'll do the roleplay aspect of it, and I'll do all my videos in first person. In other words, in character. Yeah, he's starting to close his eyes. He says, "We are tired." I'm tired. You need to go to bed. Starting to close his eyes. Eureka discovered. Eureka! Come on, Bubba. I'm gonna need you to hurry up. Bobtailing so I can drive normally. That still kind of cut the corner there, but that's alright. Bringing a trailer around that corner if somebody was there, that would have been a pain in the butt. Alright, let's go ahead and get the cruise control set here. I was in the intersection. I got $600 fine. Big oof on that one. Whatever, we're back here. Not used to bobtailing. Bobtailing, you accelerate a lot quicker than you do without a trailer, and you slow down a lot faster too, which you're like, oh yeah, duh. But seriously. Alright. But you need to hurry up. I'm gonna need you to move your ass. Guess we got a Voltason motors. I guess that's a take on Volkswagen motors, maybe? VW? I don't know. I don't know, but I've been told. Navy bread is filled with mold. I don't know, but it's been said. Navy barely gets out of bed. Alright guys, here we go. We're gonna pull in here because apparently that's how they do it in ATS. Hit the parking brake. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next one. Hugs and shit. Later. Enter. Get some sleep. Alright guys, don't forget to check out FoxtrotDeltaUSN.com. It's your best place to get merch. Check out the Patreon, check out the Discord, or if you really want to be cool, click on Partners. Bookmark this page. It's Amazon. Every time you want to go to Amazon, click your bookmark. Click Amazon. It'll take you to Amazon and it'll help the page. Thank you so much guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that good shit. Hugs and shit. Be good to each other, be good to yourselves. I'll see you in the next one.